Hello, me from the future here. This is an incredibly chaotic video, and it was supposed to be just my thoughts on me reading Twilight, and then that did not happen, and so now it's just my, books that I've read and bought for the first half of this year. So, yeah. There's your warning. Good luck keeping up with me. I have a bigger reading goal this year, and I figured I would try to take little videos as updates, kind of to track my progress, but also just because I feel like it'd be a fun thing to do. I don't know. I might not document the whole thing, but I probably will, at least for the series I'm reading right now, which is Twilight. And I am reading it for the first time ever, and I'm really excited. I'm, only just finished with chapter 1. I've watched the movies, and I adore them, ironically and unironically. But I saw them for cheap at one of the secondhand bookstores I go to. I realized that I should read them. So I'm going to read them. I counted and I think I have 17 books that I own that are on my, to be read list. I have way more books than that I haven't read, that I've had since, middle school. And they're, series. One of the series I started and then never finished. I got bored halfway through the second book, and I think they're still coming out with new ones, so I just gave up on it. I might go back to it at some point, but I don't know. I don't have high hopes for that. My current... Oh no, I think it's 18. Well, kind of. It's 19 physical books. Anyway, my point is, I have a lot of books, and I want to read them. And I think it would be fun to talk about them while I read them. Even though I annotate as I read, kind of. It's like small little stuff like that. It's barely anything. For this book, at least. I just finished Sunrise on the Reaping. Devastating. Devastating. The epilogue. I can't even... Bro. Okay, anyway. Currently, I'm on chapter 2 of Twilight. It's big. Big. As you probably know, it's one of the shorter ones of the series. The last one is this big. I don't have a good attention span. Wow, really? You could probably tell just from the everything. It takes me a long time to read books. Small ones. The books that I read mainly are this, and that's long for me. And that can take me sometimes up to a year, just because I set down the book and then don't think to pick it up for months at a time. But once I'm reading them, I can get through them quickly. Sunrise on the Reaping, I was less than halfway through 4 days ago, and then I read the rest in 2 days. So, I can get through books, but I don't know. We'll see. My goal for this year is 15 books. I'm including graphic novels. I'm including manga. I can't read 15 books in a year. I'll work up to it. We'll see. Also, my camera quality might be ass, because I'm filming on my phone front camera in a not well lit room. I have 2 lights on. Like, I don't have an overhead light, and one light that isn't on, that is the brightest, is behind me, so we'll see how this goes. I also have a cold. I sound weird. Deal with it, man. I don't know what to say. Some of the times that I film these little updates are gonna be like me looking like shit and sitting in a kind of dark room. I'm liking this so far. I'm not surprised that I like it. Like, I know it's cheesy. I love the movies. I feel like Bella's easy to relate to, even though so many people think that she's like the most pick-me ever. Not like pick-me, but like it's a common feeling about Bella that people have, I think. But I don't have that. I think she's cool. Cool. I feel like before I started reading it, I thought that I was gonna have a problem with the writing and the, like, tone of it, because I had just gotten done with Sunrise on the Reaping, which is, like, totally different. But, you know, I'm liking it so far. I started making bookmarks. I have one for Sunrise on the Reaping. I have one for Harry Potter, which is the next series that I'm gonna read after Twilight, because, believe it or not, never read Harry Potter. The movies were my favorite movies growing up. I still love them. Fuck J.K. Rowling. I also have a bookmark for Twilight. I've got, you can't see it very well, but I've got fangs. But then this side I love, it's a little bird skull with a thing going through it. It's been 15 minutes. I'm gonna stop talking and read and update when I get maybe a third of the way through. So maybe in like 2 days. Yeah. See ya. Okay. Please excuse how I look. I am too lazy. Okay. So I know I said that I was reading the Twilight series. I got through the first book. There's a dog hair on my face. Ugh. I got through the first book. Loved it. So good. I am only this far into the second book, but I cannot make myself read it because I know that it's so Jacob-centered. Oh my god, I'm wearing a Twilight sweater right now. It's so Jacob-centered, and Jacob drives me bonkers. And, like, I know he's probably different in the book than in the movies, but I just don't... The whole, like, imprinting on a child and assaulting Bella thing is, like, not... I don't vibe with it. I don't like him very much. So, oh yeah, also it's been maybe 4 months since the last clip. What is my hair doing, dude? I look a mess. Oh my god. Okay, whatever. Ugh. Okay, my dog has joined us. Anyway, I'll probably continue it at some point this year. I just can't deal with it right now. I have too many other good books to read. And that is my segue onto this book, which I am almost halfway through. I think I can probably get through this in like 2 days. Like this weekend. I'll be done by Monday. Surely. Because I read... Yeah, okay. So I read this much last night. That was maybe 2 or 3 hours. So I can get through this. Easy. And then next, I'm reading 6 of Crows, which I'm excited for. My, like, TBR has changed so much in the past couple months. So it's ever changing. I can't help it. But yeah, next is 6 of Crows, and then if I like 6 of Crows, I'm gonna read the sequel to that. And then after that, I have a book called, I think it's called Vicious. I don't have my glasses on, I can't read the title, but I think it's called Vicious. And there's another book in that series out right now, and then another one coming out in, I think, October. So I'm hoping to read those. And then there's a book that came out 2 days ago. There's a book that came out 2 days ago that I want to read. It's the first in a series. I think it'll be good. Apparently it's kind of like... This means nothing to me because I haven't read any of these, but apparently it's like Fourth Wing, and I don't know. People listed other books similar to Fourth Wing, which I also want to read Fourth Wing, but I'm not good at starting series that I know go downhill. Like, I want to read Fourth Wing, but then I don't want to read, like, whatever, Onyx Storm or whatever. I don't know. But the book that came out 2 days ago was called Bloodbound, and I want to read that. It's like dragons and witches and stuff. So yeah, I think that's my, like, short little list. Oh, I finished, Burn Our Bodies Down. It was good. It was really strange, but it was well written. It was just, there was a few weird plot points that I was, like, a little confused about. But it was original, I'll give you that. I'll give it that. Really smooth. I have A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. Then I have a couple more books that I'm probably never gonna read. It's just all books that I bought when I was like 16 or younger, and my taste has changed so much in the years since. Let's see, what else? Oh, I bought Fangirl, which is the book that Rainbow Rowell wrote that inspired her Simon Snow series, which is my favorite book series ever. That was my confusing little update. Oh, I'm also still reading Interview with the Vampire. I haven't gotten any further. I'm at a point in it that I keep setting it down and, like, forgetting what I had read previously and then having to reread paragraphs and paragraphs. And I remember enough for it to be boring to read, but, like, I can't skip it because I don't retain the information. So I have to figure that out. Okay. That has been my update. I will probably return either in 2 days or in 2 months. So, yeah. So, I have a bit of an update. It's a month and a half later, nearly 2 months actually. I did finish this. I did do that. However, I also bought 13 more books. So my TBR's changed a bit. To be fair, I think I only bought 3 or 4 of them at full price. But I did indeed buy 13 books. And that is including one that I don't have right now. It's on my bookshelf. And it's like a blind book that I got at the Ren Fair that I have not opened yet. So I don't know what it is, which is why I don't have it over here. But I did finish this. I liked it more than it looks like I did. I only put 3 tabs in, but I did quite like this. I think I gave it like a 4-star. The ending was a little confusing. That's kind of my only holdback. But the last 60 to 100 pages, I was like yelling at my book because so much was happening and it was just a lot. But that means that I have started Six of Crows. Clearly I'm enjoying it. And I'm only about maybe 2/5 of the way through, I'd say. Maybe? I don't know math. So I'm reading this. And then I also got this. This is new. And I'm reading this right now. I'm barely in it, but I'm enjoying it so far. And then I have the second book because I got this for $1 at the library. And then speaking of dollar library books, I also got these at the library for $1. I just realized how bad my lighting is right now. Whatever. I got these for $1 at the library. I don't know if I'm gonna like this. I don't even know if I'm gonna read it, but we'll see. That's dollar library books. And then of just library books in general, I've got these, which I'm reading these 3 right now, and I haven't started this yet. I'm kind of thinking of giving up on this one for right now. It's super cute. It's great. I'm loving it so far, but I'm not in a contemporary romance mood, so I just don't think that I can read it right now. It's just so hard to get through. And it's written very, like, teenagey, because, I mean, the main character's, like, 17 or 18, so I'm not, like, surprised, but it's not my favorite style of writing. This is so good already. I'm maybe a third of the way through. I'm so into this. It's so good. And then this, obviously, I'm into. I listened to the first one on audiobook, and I figured I might as well read the second one physically. This book smells like grape hair dye, and it's kind of unsettling. And this I haven't started yet, so I have no opinions on it yet, but I'll be back with those. Yeah, that is all my library books. And then I got these to read after. Well, I'm gonna read them last, because I'm gonna do Six of Crows duology, and then Shadow and Bone, and then these, because I want to know all the characters first. But I do own these now. I got Fourth Wing. Finally, I got Fourth Wing. I'm so excited about this. I don't really know when I'm gonna read this, because I want to fit it in after some other series. Those other series being these, but I'll get to that in a second. Because I don't know how much I'm really gonna enjoy the books after Fourth Wing. So I kind of just want to stick to series that I know I'll like first. But I don't know. We'll see. My friend also wants to read this, so we might read it at the same time and then discuss it, but I don't know. I'm excited for this, though. I got it on Book Outlet, which it was my first time ordering from Book Outlet, and I got these from Book Outlet. And I'm very pleased. Not sponsored, but recommended. I recommend Book Outlet. I got The Night and the Moth, which I'm excited about. I know nothing about it, but I do know to be excited about it. I really like the cover. I think it's very pretty. I forget if there was a... Oh, yeah. Yeah. So, I think that this book is just stunning. And then the inner... Uh-oh. The inner bit is also so pretty. So, I am excited about that. Was there a map in here? Oh, there was. Oh, fantasy books with maps will always have a soft spot in my heart. That's not how that phrase goes. Whatever. Ignore it. I also got One Dark Window. I never buy from 2 authors at once. I mean, what? I never buy multiple books from the same author at once, but I figured why not? Because I have heard a lot about One Dark Window, and it's so stunning. Look at the gold. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm super excited about this. So I think this might be my next read after my library books and Six of Crows. But yeah, very excited about this. I love the looks of these covers so much. I just bought this last week. I've never heard of it, but it looked super cool, and this cover is stunning. Look at that art. Love it. It's so pretty. I'm excited for this. I love creepy little detective books. I'm really into, like, unsettling horror, thriller, mystery type stuff right now. I think this is my, like, 5th one of the year, including audiobooks. It's clearly I like them if I literally cannot stop reading them. Because I would consider this in the same vein as this one, In Case I Go Missing. They're both creepy little mystery books, which is very fun for me because I love creepy little mystery books. I think that is it for all of my new book stuff, other than... Oh yeah, hold on. So this is the other book I was talking about in the last clip, which was nearly 2 months ago for me. But, oh, it has a little sticker mark on it. But this is one of the other books I have. I don't know when I'm going to get to reading this. I'm not really in the mood for this genre right now, but I expect it to be good. And then this is the blind book that I got. Still haven't opened it. I have no clue what it is. It's a contemporary romance, which means I'm going to be saving it for later this year when I can deal with contemporary romance. But it's a college romance, which is always fun. This is a little description stuff, if you can read that. But yeah, I got this at the Ren Fair, which is fun. I love that it has all the little theme color stuff. I might as well talk about Six of Crows a little bit, because I'm enjoying it a lot. I am right where part 3 starts, and I haven't... Oh yeah, here's my little tab sheet. I realized after I made all the colors, because I made it to match the cover, but after I picked all the colors, it reminded me kind of fish, if you know what I mean. Like scales, meat, bone, shadow, whatever. Shadow and bone. Didn't even mean to do that. Anyway. Looks like a fish to me. But I'm really enjoying Six of Crows. I think that this is probably one of the most recommended to me books. But this is one of my best friend's favorite books. So she's super excited that I'm reading this. I'm loving Kaz. I'm loving Nej. I think the world building is really cool. I have a lot of trouble reading books that start with so much world building, but I am quite enjoying this. Because they usually feel so slow, but this is building in plot with world building, so I think that's why it's so easy to get through, if that makes sense. So, there you go. Yeah. I think I'm going to go read In Case I Go Missing. I think this is my book for the day. Oh, I did finish The Rose Bargain today. I was listening to it on audiobook while reading it physically. I have it on my iPad. I loved it. I'm super excited to read the book after it. I kind of want to wait until I have the audiobook for the second book, because it's one of those books where it's really well written and it's quite good, but it's hard for me to read physically because it's just the same tone kind of throughout the whole thing. So I'm listening to it on audiobook while reading it, and that has been super fun. So I did finish that today. I still have not continued New Moon. Still on the same page. Maybe like a page farther or something. I don't know. Oh, I forgot this bookmark. I forgot I made that bookmark. That's fun. Still haven't continued New Moon. I'm just going to focus on the 13 books that I have currently, plus their sequels, which makes it 31 books, maybe? Yikes! Okay, I'll get on that. I'll see you in the next clip, which is probably going to be a couple months from now, maybe. This is going to be a long video. I'll see you with another update at some point. Okay. So, I said that I was going to stop buying books. That didn't happen. But one book that I bought with money was $1. And also Twilight. So, I feel like it was just needed. I can't help it. If it's Twilight, I buy it. So, I have that. And then, just today, actually, maybe 30 minutes ago even, I saw that my neighbors had free books out. So I grabbed Red, White, and Royal Blue, and so excited about this. Throne of Glass. My lighting is so bad right now. Whatever. Throne of Glass. I actually, funnily enough, have the second book as a library book right now. And then I listened to this one on audiobook last month, maybe. That is my final book update for this half of the year. And I will return in December? January? We'll see. We'll see what happens. Peace.